Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, Guns and Gadgets is where you will find Second Amendment news on a daily basis, oftentimes, multiple times a day. So check back often. Another way you can stay up to date with the channel is to hit subscribe down below and toggle the bell icon to all notifications. Now let's talk about the McCloskeys. Remember them? Well, they're not out of the woods yet. The St. Louis couple that was made famous by holding an AR and a Jimenez while a Black Lives Matter protest had entered into their neighborhood. The rest is history. We all know this stuff, but the Missouri State Supreme Court has just placed them both on probation related to their status as attorneys. Now, the Missouri State Supreme Court has said that if the McCloskeys violate the terms of this probation, their licenses to practice law will be suspended. Now, if you're not familiar with the McCloskey situation, quick breakdown. Mark McCloskey pled guilty to misdemeanor fourth-degree assault over the incident involving the Black Lives Matter protesters and paid a $750 fine, while his wife Patricia pleaded guilty to misdemeanor harassment and was ordered to pay a $2,000 fine. They were subsequently pardoned by Missouri Governor Mike Parson. When reached for comment, Mark McCloskey said, "I think the reason why we were asked to be suspended had more to do with politics than anything else. But we respect the Supreme Court's opinion. Although we disagree, we will comply 100% with the orders." Now, the McCloskeys have said all along that they did what they thought was right, and they were scared for their safety at that time when they drew their firearms to protect their lives and their property. And I know a lot of people are going to have different opinions. I know they didn't hold the guns correctly, guys and gals. I think we're past that. We're just talking about this part now. But it seems like they're not out of the woods yet. Now, the part I want you to pay attention to here, to me, is that there's a problem with this. So they went through the process. They pleaded guilty. They paid their fine. They were subsequently pardoned by the governor. Well, the suspension was sought by the office headed by the Missouri Chief Disciplinary Counsel, whose name is Alan Pratzel, and he oversees the ethical complaints against Missouri lawyers. And while the motion for the suspension noted the pardon by the governor, Mr. Pratzel said the person's guilt remains when speaking about the McCloskeys. So they were pardoned, but they're still being considered guilty by the ethics person in Missouri. What do you guys and gals think of that? I mean, it's not technically double jeopardy because they did plead guilty, but they were pardoned by the governor, but that's being held against them a long time. This is a long time after the incident. Also, keep in mind that Mark McCloskey is running for U.S. Senate right now, and said that while he will comply, he and his wife will both comply with these orders, they were disappointed by the court's ruling, and they may appeal to the United States Supreme Court. Let me know what you guys and gals think down below. Second Amendment applies to everybody, whether they dress like Chads and Karens and hold their guns all funkily. They still have the right to protect themselves, and in Missouri, they can protect their property as well. So by the letter of the law, they did nothing wrong. They were held accountable by the person's guilt still remains after the fact, and their licenses, their ability to earn a living could be affected by this. So I'd be interested to see what you all think down below. There's a lot of us here. We're closing in on 500,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. If you aren't a subscriber, please help us grow by hitting that button down below. I have a goal of 500,000 for this year, and according to my YouTube analytics, there are at least 885,000 people who watch this channel on a regular basis. That's about 40% that don't subscribe, so come on and join the family. We would love to have you, and I want to hear what you have to say about this case surrounding the McCloskeys and their licenses to practice law. They're being put on probation and could be suspended. Guys and gals, thank you so much for your time. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. Remember that a gun on your hip is more effective than a cop on the phone, and we are the new Sons of Liberty. Take care, y'all.